You guys want to see the most disappointing thing ever? So I got this Black Ops 3 poster. If you take this off and reveal what's underneath... I apologize. Now, a bit of context for this. Me and my sister were going through a recommended list on YouTube, and we just found these videos of all these people from Freaky Eaters, and it was just the funniest thing I've seen in my life. Let's take a look.
A freaky eater is someone who takes an eating habit to an extreme.
Kimberly is fixated on ice cream bars.
So this is basically just about people with really weird eating habits, and I think it's nice that they're trying to make a change in their diet. However, the producers are getting all these macro shots of them just devouring this food that they claim is ruining their life. Like, could you just imagine them, like, ready to puke, about to die from eating all this food, and the director's just like, oh yeah, can you just get a real nice macro shot of her stuffing her face with ice cream bars? Beautiful, beautiful. Destroying her colon, but it's a good shot.
Left Kimberly with a void that only ice cream bars could fill.
I can't tell you how many voids are filled with ice cream bars.
It's almost like having a lover.
Almost like having... I'm sorry, what?
It's almost like having a lover.
Excuse me, what? Having a lover? Are you eating ice cream wrong, or are you having lovers wrong? Those things don't correlate.
I know that it's an addiction and wonder what's so wrong with me that I need so many ice cream bars a day.
I like how they have her in that one shot just being like, I don't know why I need so many ice cream bars, and she's holding an ice cream bar in her hand.
I went through a really painful divorce, and my mom was visiting, and she bought a box of these ice cream bars, and then I decided I'm gonna try one.
Could you imagine her mom coming over after she got divorced and just being like, all right, sweetie, I know it's bad for you, but take a little bit of the edge off. Got an ice cream bar for you.
It affected her a lot that we're gone. She really doesn't have anybody else.
That's a lie, son. She has ice cream bars.
It was like crack.
With nowhere else to turn, Drew has asked Freaky Eater specialist Dr. Mike Dow and JJ Virgin
JJ who?
to intervene for a week of intense therapy. They catch up with Kimberly as she stocks up on a few days of ice cream bars.
Kimberly.
Yeah?
Hi there. I'm Dr. Mike Dow.
I'm sorry, why are you cornering this poor lady in a grocery store? She's just trying to buy ice cream bars, and you're like, all right, block off the entrances, block off the entrances.
Nice to meet you. We were sent by your son.
JJ Virgin.
JJ who?
Okay.
Do you know why
Am I
he sent us?
bested?
She looks terrified. Your son sent us, ma'am. You're gonna have to come with us. She's like, officer, I swear I don't know how these got in my cart. I was framed.
Kimberly has built a wall of ice cream bars around herself.
I know she's being metaphorical here, but a wall of ice cream bars would probably be helpful. Keep JJ Virgin and Psychopath over here from cornering her in the grocery store.
How many do you eat on a good day?
3 boxes? 2 boxes? At this point, I'm willing to do anything.
Okay, well, let's go. Come
Okay.
with us.
Come on.
Okay.
The stock boys at the other end of the aisle just like, alright, screw you, I'll put those all back, I guess.
It's time for some shock therapy.
So I haven't done the research. What the hell's shock therapy? How is this helping?
I didn't know what to expect.
There is something we wanted to show you.
Are you allowed to be in there?
It's not just a regular block of ice. There's something here.
Oh. There she is.
Oh, this picture of my family. Thank you for freezing it for me. I was worried it was getting a little too warm in my home.
10 years ago, Kimberly underwent gastric bypass surgery.
There's your stomach.
Right.
Okay? All right.
Okay, that's nice. She's showing her what her surgery did to her stomach.
It was basically the lid and the neck of a bottle.
What happens then when you take 2 ice cream bars and put it into your new stomach?
Doesn't fit.
Oh, alright. Like, maybe don't get that on the tablecloth. It's a new tablecloth. I just got it. I don't want to attract ants. We kind of have a bit of an ant problem. Maybe don't spill it on the table. Okay, yeah, whatever. I guess I'll just clean it up later.
Now, what did you tell me you did on a bad day?
Oh my gosh.
I pulled out 20 cups worth of ice cream bars.
You're not gonna pour that on the table, because I can already see it's not gonna fit in the bottle cap, so we don't have to do the demonstration.
40 ice cream bars.
Oh no! Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, I get it. We could stop the bit now. We're good. This is my home. You know, my tablecloth's new. I gotta get a new one already. Like I said, there's ants. If that gets under the fridge, the ants are not going away. I really don't think that was necessary. Could have just said, like, hey, here's how much you eat. Here's your stomach. Not pour the whole thing on her table, ruin the floor. The floor's sticky forever now. She's gonna walk in that floor, she's gonna go to get an ice cream bar, and her foot's gonna get stuck to the ground. She'll be stuck. What then? She just looks at her table like, what the fuck did you do to my house? Who let this air?
Now that I've given Kimberly some great options, it's time to get the enemy out of the house.
I'm ready.
Where's the dumpster?
Where's the dumpster? You live here.
So, the million-dollar question, have you had any ice cream bars?
No.
That seemed pretty suspicious. Are you hiding something? You definitely had an ice cream bar. I see it in your eyes.
Kimberly was having a great time at the reception, but we had one more challenge for her.
One more challenge. This is it, everyone. Brace yourselves. What will the challenge be?
We brought ice cream out in the middle of the reception, and then they came up and tried to serve Kimberly.
Ice cream?
No, thank you. Sorry, but that's just not looking very good to me right now.
Isn't that a little bit messed up? Imagine going to someone's rehab celebration party and just being like, yo, Kimberly, how's it going? I know you just got past the 12 steps, but, you know what would spice this party up a little bit more? You know what I'm saying.
I think you just passed the real world test.
Was that the real test?
That was the real world test.
She's like, oh, is that a test? Oh, I had no idea. It was obviously a test. What did I just watch? So, quick story. When I was younger, I was, like, scared of trying new foods or drinks or anything. I don't know why. It was just a phobia. And on top of that, I'm a really picky eater. So the foods I did try, I didn't really like. So I didn't eat a lot of food. And on top of that, I had never tried water until I was 13 years old. So, until I was 13, I drank nothing but strawberry milk. 13 years of my life drinking strawberry milk. No wonder I turned out the way I did. Alright, next episode. Nikki, addicted to cornstarch. What? Why? Ice cream bars make sense. They're sweet. They're good. You know, people eat them. They taste wonderful. Cornstarch? How do you figure that out? How are you like, you know, cornstarch is one for me? I don't even know what cornstarch tastes like. Maybe I am addicted to it. Maybe I can be addicted to it. I don't know. Because I never tried to eat cornstarch.
34-year-old Nikki has a hardcore obsession with cornstarch. Daily, she downs 2 pounds of cornstarch.
My wife, Nikki, is a freaky eater.
I mean, he seems pretty happy enough about it.
She eats up to 2 pounds of cornstarch a day. That's 3,300 calories daily from cornstarch alone.
Yep, that's great. Super unhealthy for you. Can we just get a macro shot of you shoveling piles of it into your mouth? Great. Thanks. 2 pounds of cornstarch a day. You know how much I eat a day? None. What went wrong in your brain to make you want to eat cornstarch?
My first craving for the cornstarch started when I was pregnant 16 years ago.
I'm sorry, what? Your first craving was when you were pregnant? And you went for it? There's a child inside you feeding off of what you're eating. And you're eating cornstarch while you're pregnant?
And I would eat 2 to 3 boxes a day.
She ate 2 to 3 boxes of cornstarch when she was pregnant. That's like twice the recommended amount.
A family tragedy brought back her habit in full force.
My son Marquise, he passed away.
That's so awful.
I hide cornstarch from Charles.
In the living room.
Right here.
Holy shit. She just got cornstarch hidden all over the house. Could you imagine a cop busts in their door and they're like, ma'am, we're here to search the place. They just find bags of white powder everywhere and they think it's cocaine and they just tase her to the ground. Ah, here we go. Team Rocket's coming around the corner. They're gonna catch her in the act.
Oh, hi there.
What you got there? Whoa! Whoa!
She just pukes cornstarch all in their face. To be fair, they are cornering her. And how did she not see them out the window? What are these, too much cornstarch in your eyeballs? Can't see anymore?
I'm JJ Virgin.
JJ who?
Hey, why are you in the back of your truck eating cornstarch?
Well, the cameraman said he needed some B-roll, so I just came back here and...
Yep.
So then why didn't you just stop?
I can't.
So why didn't you just stop? Intense music! Obviously she can't stop, that's the whole point of the show. It's about food addictions. I just realized there's sugar all on my chair from that cocaine bit.
It's time for a hefty dose of shock therapy so Nikki can come to terms with what cornstarch is doing in her life.
Oh boy, here we go. Time for a little bit of shock therapy, just as it has worked for many others before. What is shock therapy?
Wait till you see this. JJ and I pulled the cover off this pool to reveal the amount of cornstarch mixed with water that Nikki eats in a year. What do you think's gonna happen if I walk on this?
Could you imagine? He just takes a step in, falls face first into the cornstarch. That is some shock therapy.
Then it was Nikki's turn. We wanted her to have the experience so she could feel the consistency.
So she could feel the consistency, just like put your finger in the side of the pool. You don't have to... It's up to you, man. I don't really know what shock therapy is. If this is shock therapy, then I don't want it.
Fast, fast, fast. Go, go, go. Walk, 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 walk. And there go the shoes.
Wow, I just wanted to go on a healthier diet. Thank you for ruining my new pair of shoes. Who's paying for that?
We got one last thing to show you.
Gotta put some hazard clothing on.
Hazard clothing? What are they showing her? They look over at her. She's licking it off the ground.
I think Nikki's overall reaction is one of acceptance, of saying, yes, I do have a problem. A cornstarch snow angel here? You can walk.
Mike, you promised you wouldn't do that again. No more cornstarch angels.
You miss Marquise?
Oh, yes.
What the hell? You miss your dead son? How's this helping?
For now on, my word is my bond.
James Bond. Why is she wearing a lab coat? She's not the doctor.
Dr. Allegra's a radiologist, so he's going to be able to look inside to see what's going on.
Alright, ma'am, I got your results right here. It turns out there's an entire box of cornstarch in your stomach.
Now, we want to take you somewhere really special. Peek over your shoulder there. That's for you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's nice. They're bringing them on like a little nice date on the boat.
All right, let's get on.
Ready?
Psych! They're coming with them. They probably thought they were getting a nice afternoon to themselves, but Team Rocket decides to tag along with them.
We thought it'd be very symbolic if you actually let the cornstarch go into the water for good.
Oh, you're just gonna pour all that in the water? Some fish is gonna stumble upon that and probably get addicted to cornstarch himself. Honestly though, as ridiculous as this show is, I am glad that these people are getting off of their unhealthy eating addictions. I got off of mine, although I think it's time to take a trip down memory lane and just, have a quick glass of Nesquik or two. Well guys, now that I've been drinking Nesquik in about 5 years, I think it's finally time to just put aside my differences and just have a quick taste.
Zach, do you know why we brought you here today?
Brought me here, this is my house.
Never mind that. Do you know why we brought you here?
Why?
You have a problem.
This isn't a problem, this is Nesquik.
Biggest problem, dude. Yeah, it's enriched in iron.
Anything with a bunny on it is a big problem.
Zach, we need to have a talk.
We're talking right now.
On a table and chair.
On a table. More serious. Let's go. You have a problem.
I don't have a problem. I didn't drink Nesquik for like 5 years.
No. You have a problem.
You've been drinking Nesquik for 5 years.
I drank it for 13 years. I took a 5-year break. I'm clean now. I just wanted a small fix.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't understand why we have to meet all the way out here.
Zach, hold this. That represents your stomach.
My stomach's a bit bigger than this.
No. This is all the Nesquik you drink.
Okay.
And that represents everything you drink. You have a problem.
Honestly, guys, thanks for helping me get off my addiction to Nesquik.
No problem, buddy.
We got you. But, hey, you want a hit?
Yeah.
No, I'm good, thanks.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm over that
Look,
stuff.
it's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's fresh.
You want to make him sad?
Guys, trust me. I'm fine. Finally, we're together. I'm so happy.